Good morning, everybody. Welcome, Cappers Nation Live. A tad bit of a late start this morning, but nonetheless, we are here ready to rock and roll. Good morning, everybody. Saturday, the 7th. Yes, I'm wearing a t-shirt that says Mermaid Security. It is my daughter's birthday party later today. And it's a mermaid-themed party. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Monster Saturday planned for everybody. Stat Guap says, good morning, chat. Morning, trolls. Morning, haters. We have a lot. I repeat, a lot of the latter of the two, trolls and haters lately. Absolutely love it. Stat Guap, good morning. Real Champ, good morning. Mauricio, good morning. Tim, good morning. David Kisser, good morning. Andre, good morning. Tim, good morning. Long Shot 89, good morning. Nick Rez, good morning. Scott, good morning from Anaheim. If I miss your name, I promise you it's nothing personal. I probably just didn't see it. 17 Clipper, good morning. Jerry Valdez, good morning. Mike Brown, good morning. Jose Lopez, good morning. What it do, people? Says he's got Clemson laying 6, Florida +3, Stanford plus the 10 in my parlay. Very nice. Corey Stills, good morning. Mike Brown, good morning. Says, Kyle, quit being arrogant towards the haters. Remember, be humble. Transparency and trust is key. Dude, and that guy says he was our competition. Well, if you're our competition, it's probably not wise to go the other way. William tuning in via text message. Good morning, brother. That guy is an absolute moron. No offense. They should probably take away my YouTube commenting access because lately I've been getting a little riled up. All in fun and games because I have fun doing it. I actually have fun doing it. Real Champ, good morning. Michael, good morning. Greg Engel, good morning. Keith Davis, good morning, sir. The big KD in the house. Shane Russell, good morning. Mauricio, good morning. Sawyer, good morning. Neverez, good morning. Just rolling down the list on this beautiful Saturday morning. Airpun80 wants to know, good morning first of all, wants to know, has anybody purchased the premium plays before? Has anybody ever purchased the premium plays before? Brad, good morning. Raymond Denson, good morning, excuse me. Antoine, good morning. Adam Lemon, good morning. Ty Clinton, good morning. Don't want to miss you guys. Chino, good morning. Dustin, good morning. RX Sunny in the house. Whoa. Neverez, good morning. Carlos, good morning. It says North Carolina, Georgia, and Notre Dame money line. Woo, the bookie killer right there. Big D Mall, 215 in the house. Hopefully the trip up to Delaware is treating you good. Igor, good morning. Thank you, Nick. I'm a workaholic, but lately I've actually been breaking away and trying to be there more than I am here, that's for sure. Nathan, good morning, shipmate. We're going to make some money today, that is for sure. John, good morning. Brandon Foster, good morning. Joe, good morning. Alex, good morning. Mr. Brackens, good morning. Renault, good morning. Big Dan McCarthy in the house, good morning. Keith Davis says, always like a kid waking up to Christmas Day on football Saturday. Absolutely. YSL, good morning. 2011, you know too. Kyle, good morning. Good morning to you as well. Good morning, everybody. Light little crowd. Lou, good morning. For everybody tuning in, welcome, 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 welcome. Celis, good morning. Celis, no way. Celis Coven says, was at the gym this morning. Kyle and I hear these two guys talking about Cappers Nation. Nothing but good things. Keep up the good work. That is absolutely awesome to hear. That is absolutely awesome to hear. Chuck, good morning. That actually makes me happy. Hell, even if they were talking bad, at least, they were talking about us, right? Tony, good morning. Says, nice free pick yesterday on the BYU over. Absolutely. 17 Clipper says, my dumbass was 12 minutes behind on a blank screen. Gotcha. Celis, the fact that people in Mississippi are talking about us in the gym makes us feel what a great day today. Brandon, not allowing cash uploads. Just buy some Bitcoin, brother. Buy some Bitcoin. Stat Guap, good morning again to you. Give me 1 second. Just want to double check stuff real quick. It is a busy day today, let me tell you. 17 Clipper says, Cappers Direct, only reliable service I've used. Thank you, I appreciate that. Dennis, good morning. Brandon, I can help you out with that. I can show you how. It's pretty easy. Go download the app Coinbase. Open up an account. Put in all your information. Either that or Cash App. Cash App is actually cheaper on transaction fees. Download the Cash App. Link your card to your bank account wherever the cash is. Now, I know there was somebody that asked a question about, has anybody ever bought in the premium plays? Yes, just about every single buddy in here has either bought in the premium plays or they're still on the premium plays or my personal plays. I forget whose comment it was, and I don't remember where it went. But to answer your question, yes, just about everybody in here at one time or another or currently is on premium plays, my personal plays. Brandon, in Cash App, go purchase Bitcoin. Go purchase the Bitcoin. Frozen? All right, I'll get that one fixed. But Celis, I got to tell you, you made my... at the rack, just lo and behold, at the gym, you hear people talking about Cappers Nation. That is absolutely awesome. I will tell you this. We do have a lot of people in the Mississippi area on board as clients, as viewers, friends, and family. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yep. Brandon, purchase the Bitcoin. Let me know after you do that. We'll help you out. Michael. Tone it down, Michael. Tone it down, Michael. David, I'm feeling better. I probably need to irrigate the old nose and sinus cavities this morning, but other than that, feel good. Yeah, Alex, foot has healed very nicely. Calvin, good morning. Foot has healed very nicely. Greg, love that you love the plays. I know somebody texted me yesterday that they loved the plays that we put out. Let me tell you, I didn't love the results. Yesterday, I shit the bed. We were having good day after good day after good day. 3-0, 4-1. And then yesterday. Yesterday sucked with the exception of my game of the week. Which, by the way, everybody who was on it, thank you. Congratulations. How about that game of the week yesterday? Miami, NC State over. When everybody and their mother was on the under, we were hammering the snot out of the over. So congrats to everybody there. Congrats to everybody there. What a nice big monster win for everybody. Allie's View, good morning. Chicken Sauce, good morning. Brian O'Neill, good morning. LT, good morning. I got to tell you, got a lot of hate yesterday. People saying our live shows shouldn't go more than 45 minutes. You know what I say to that? Fuck that. Excuse my language. Screw that. Piss off. No thank you. You want a 45-minute show? You just want me to run down the side of the picks? Give you both sides 3 different times in 45 minutes? If that's what you want, and you're watching this, just go to SBR, where they will give you all the 45-minute shows that you want in a day, all that your mind can handle, and they'll give you both sides of the game, forwards and backwards, inside and out, 3 different times. Our live shows are live. They're interactive. We have conversations with barbershop talk. Sometimes we rant. Sometimes we rave. Sometimes we do the chicken dance. We break down the games. And we sure as hell don't put a time limit on our show here. Hell no. Not a chance. Never, never, never. That's why we're different. Somebody says we shouldn't do any promotions. We shouldn't talk about our packages. I get it. People coming looking for free stuff. I get it. Hearing about the combo package, that you could buy a week for $300 of premium plays or my personal plays, guaranteed Saturday, the max fight pick, the big Sunday play where we're 7-1 on the year. I get it. It sucks to have to hear about that for 5 minutes of your life for a free play like BYU over, or the live show yesterday, BYU first half cashing. But I get it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. But I get it. Sometimes that probably sucks to have to actually deal with that, to listen to some bearded dickhead rant and rave about how good they did the day before or how good they didn't do the day before. I get it. gotta suck. Not. Hey, they're free plays. It's a free video. Last time I checked, the people that pay my salary, and I gotta tell you, it's a pretty damn good one, all right? Probably one of the best in the industry for what we do. They take care of me handsomely, let me tell you. So I will toot the company horn and I'll give the self-promotions. If people don't like it, well, you know what? You know what the cool thing is? You can go somewhere else. Because last time I checked, we're a for-profit company. And don't worry, it sure as hell doesn't hurt my feelings when somebody says that we suck or my shows are too slow. Definitely doesn't hurt my feelings. Do you know why? It's because yesterday, during the live show, if you guys missed it, I did a $5,000 cash out with Bitcoin. So, while our shows may be slow and we may drag them on, but we sure as hell have a good time and we make money. We actually make money betting the games. And that's why we will always do what we do, when we do it, and how we do it. Now this one, I actually love. I think I feed off of the hate. I honestly think I feed off of the hate. This guy, we're going to call him out. This guy posted a comment on our video yesterday, about halfway through the BYU game. Ryan Booth, this is what I've got to say to you this morning. Cheers, brother. Cheers, Ryan. Right here. Cheers into you. This is called Saturday Morning Call Out. The dumbass of the day was definitely Ryan. It says, dumbass pick, thanks, Cap, for another loser shit face. Last time I checked, shit and face is 2 words there, moron. Okay? And last time I checked, the game went over with plenty of time to spare, baby. Again, cheers. Cheers to Ryan. And no, I did not block him. Ryan is not blocked. Absolutely love it when I see bullshit like that. It makes me shake my head. And then I actually laugh because I just know that this individual is one sorry-ass individual. To the other people that want to make suggestions that we shouldn't talk about our packages, well, so sad, too bad. If you want a promotion-less video, again, go watch SBR. Ready to rock and roll. Dennis, good morning. Says you're funny, you love it. Here's the thing. First of all, this is the gambling business. Sometimes you get punched in the nose, right? God, I hope I don't get punched in the nose after having nose surgery and a bone spur cut out. I hope I don't get punched in the nose, first of all. But sometimes you do. Sometimes you get punched in the nose. If you can't handle the heat, get the flip out of the kitchen. And here's the thing. And this is like my number one rule in life. Whatever you're doing, if you can't figure out a way to have fun doing it, then you shouldn't be doing it. I am probably involved in one of the most cutthroat businesses that is just filled with the biggest, baddest, douchiest scumbags in the industry. Now, I'm not proud of that part because this industry needs to be cleaned up. The bozos, the couch pickers, the Twitter trolls, or the Twitter touts. People filming from their basement, their bedrooms with their bathrooms in the background. The best is when you hear them flush the flipping toilet. The people that are double-siding games, the people that tell you to actually go take your hard-earned money. Because I know, and I'm not calling people out here, but I know there's individuals in here that will literally take their last dying dollar and put it on a play. I know, because I've seen it. And the sad thing is that you guys will take somebody's advice that doesn't even bet the games, that never proves it. Maybe once a year, twice a year, they show you a ticket to appease you. Maybe a Super Bowl ticket or a big ticket once a year. Nathan, I'm definitely not sensitive. I love it, brother. I love it. But man, the industry that I'm in is a black eye as a whole. Definitely needs to be cleaned up. But one thing that I've done, and it didn't matter if I was here or somewhere else, if you can't have fun doing what you do, then you shouldn't be doing it. I absolutely love what I do, and I have a blast doing it. And let me tell you, generally speaking, on a regular basis, when I leave work and I get home, my abs hurt so bad from laughing because we are always busting up. We're having a ball. It don't matter if we're losing. And let me tell you, losing sucks, all right? My personal plays yesterday, they shit the bed. They shit the bed yesterday. Yeah, you got to be signed up by 12 Eastern for Guaranteed Saturday. Here's a link to it. And let me tell you, full disclaimer, this should have been, in my personal opinion, we'll talk about this in a minute, a game of the year. It should have been. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Jordan, thank you. Tim, yeah, I'm definitely feeling a lot better. Adam, thanks for signing up. Guaranteed Saturday. I see it just came through. But man, losing sucks, and I get it. And I get it. At the end of the day, we're betting on humans. I didn't create a computer program, that we're betting on the outcome. And if something was wrong, it was something I inputted. Now, I get it. I'll take the blame for when we lose. I'll take the blame for teams not performing. But hey, at the end of the day, we're still putting our hard-earned money on humans to go out and do something. And at the end of the day, win or lose, one thing that I can assure you here is you're going to get your best effort from us. Why? Because I'm probably the only one in this black-eyed, douchebag-filled industry that actually bets the games. And I don't just bet them for peanuts. I bet them for thousands of dollars. Literally thousands of dollars. Nathan, I like that. I'm actually going to order that. Thank you. Thank you. I like that. I appreciate that. And it's not to brag or to show you guys, oh, I bet thousands of dollars. Here's reality. If I'm betting thousands of dollars a day, and I'm that bad, I would have been broke 15 years ago, let me tell you. That's a fact. If you get anything out of the fact of us actually betting and betting for a living, it's the fact that we're successful at what we do. And there's a reason why we can do that. Now, I got to tell you, I do have some really good contacts when it comes to soccer that have helped me adapt and learn soccer along the way. And I have a lot of thanks to the individuals that have helped me along the way when it comes to soccer. But soccer was something that I really didn't pay much attention to. I'd bet it when they'd give it to me. You know, I would do all that, but it wasn't something that I actually enjoyed diving into. I actually really enjoyed diving into it. And one of the guys here at the office, this guy is the soccer GOAT, let me tell you. He sends me a message late last night, and he's like, I got a soccer play, you got to bet it. I really think they win, yada, 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 yada. I'm like, all right, well, what the hell's late? Like 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. Gives me some South Korean soccer. He's got one team pegged. I got to tell you, hail to the Sawoo. All those bets are on the Sawoo. Big D, you are a genius. You are the official soccer GOAT. Now, that's a lot of $250 tickets because that's the max Bet Online would allow you to bet on South Korean soccer at 1 o'clock in the morning. Some people might say, oh, that's like action junkie status. No, it was a pretty damn clean game too. Pretty damn good game as well. And the research and all of that he presented to me was absolutely top notch. So don't be surprised if you guys get something from South Korea in the near future. So again, Saturday morning rant's over. And remember, if I rant, my feelers are never hurt. Let me tell you, I've received some really nasty messages over the years via text message or emails or whatever. And I got to tell you, most of them flip. Most of them apologize. Like 99.9% of you that have sent me just some god-awful, nasty message, go jump off a bridge, I hope you die, whatever. Have generally, 99.9% of you have actually came back and apologized. And we turn into a great working relationship. But I got to tell you, which is nothing from North Korea, please. I can't support them over there. That's for sure. That's for sure. But I got to tell you, I love my job. And it's Saturday morning, and we're going to have some fun. All right? We're going to have some fun. So I'm reading through some of these comments. Nick says, just joined in. Love South Korea plus 10. Awesome. Mauricio says, Kyle is real, giving out free knowledge, experience, advice, and free plays. In reality, you are gambling. You got a 50-50 chance. At the end of the day, win or lose. Brad, did we just get a goal? I haven't set my automatic updates yet. Tell me we just got a goal. We do have a little early action. Henry Warden, good morning. Nathan, the 24-hour rule. Oops. You know, David, let me tell you. Me and David go back a ways now. I love it. Goal! We are on a soccer play this morning. And David, David's been with us a while. Me and David started out. We had a great relationship. Somewhere along the way, we lost some games. Emotions got caught up. We parted ways. But at the end of the day, we both said we're sorry. We gave a bro hug from a couple states away. And now all we're doing is breaking bread. And I appreciate David as well as everybody. if you cannot play nice, do not play at all. You know, but I get it. Money's involved, and so are emotions. You know what I mean? So that part I understand. I understand that 100%. And as, I forget, who set it up here? Robert S. said, folks should follow the 35-hour rule. When you lose, don't react for 24 hours. You know, it happens. It happens. But, hey, I'll be the punching bag once, but not twice. Adam, absolutely. Shout out to your old man, Bob. Appreciate you showing Adam our channel. Much appreciated. If you guys are new to our channel, hit that subscribe button. We go live 7 days a week. Putting out that good stuff 7 days a week. Speaking of 7 days a week, that means we'll be live again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. And we're going to make it a great day today. Big Ass Redwood, good morning. Lux Boss, good morning. Everybody, good morning. Some people think that, you know, I get upset when I see negative comments or, you know, I respond to somebody snappy on YouTube. Never the case. Full disclaimer, never the case. But I do love it when somebody was like, oh, free play sucks, or oh, I'm betting the other way. I will probably always reply and ask you how that works out for you. I will probably always reply to you, how did that work out for you? Mr. Bayer, good morning. And to the one dingbat who said he's our competition, I promise you and I assure you, Kato, if you texted me, I did not get it, but I replied to your email. I saw your email this morning. I replied to your email with the Cash App info. So check your email, brother. Or Venmo info. But yeah, we could take Venmo or Cash App for it. Absolutely. And that's for anybody that wants to purchase. They're not instant transactions like on our website. We have to go in and manually add, you know, your package. But anybody that wants to pay by Cash App or Venmo, we can definitely take that. You just got to either send us an email or send me a text message if you have my cell phone number. Be more than happy to always help somebody out with that. Bitcoin as well. And if you're buying one of the bigger packages, a year package, and you use Bitcoin, they do offer a discount. Not a big one, but basically covers the credit card fees they would have paid. They give it back to you by paying by Bitcoin. I don't know who doesn't like Bitcoin. Lenny G says, morning, I've been watching and buying packages from Cappers Direct and Kyle for a while. There may be some losing days, but with Kyle's advice, bankroll management, and consistency, I always end up with a profit. Thank you, Lenny. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that comment. Mauricio says, hit the thumbs up, guys and gals. We definitely appreciate it when you do. Jalen says, going to do a 2-pick Indiana Michigan State money line. Jalen, didn't you get my plays today? Allie's View, how much is the year package? Depending on which package, my personal plays, I think they have them on sale for $1,200. They're normally $2,400. They have one where you can get a year of premium plays. And I'm actually checking to see what they have out there. I know the big combo package, that's the best one. That's the expensive one. That's a year of premiums, a year of my personal plays, guaranteed Saturday. The big, my game of the weeks for $5,000. But they're actually doubling all of those packages. Let's see here. Let me see if I can see what the other ones are. I don't know what they have up there right now. A year of my personal plays, including my game of the weeks, for $2,000. Just my personal plays alone, $1,200, which ends up being $100 a month. A year of premium plays and guaranteed Saturdays, $3,500 or $34.99. And a year of premium plays for $2,000. But any of the premium play year packages are doubled, so you get 2 years for the price of one. So it actually cuts it down. Mike Brown says, stay away from Michigan State University for real. Alrighty, so we need to do some game day breakdowns. Kicking it with Crowder. Good morning. Liberty, 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 Liberty. Is Liberty for real today? A lot of you guys think Liberty is for real today. A lot of you guys think Liberty is for real. Who thinks we should start this out with a free play? Who thinks we should, before we ever do a breakdown, who thinks we should have a free play in soccer that starts in 26 minutes? There's one smart man, Henry Warden, says, I think so. Ooh. I do have some Breeders' Cup action. My horse guy just got back to me. What time is the first race? Whoever's trying to FaceTime me is not going to work at the current moment. We're live. You guys need the juice. Throw it on the board. This one is juicy. Can I break down Liberty? I definitely will. Breeders' Cup is today. Anybody know what time the first horse race is? Out of curiosity. What is my thought on Michigan versus Indiana? We'll get into that one. KDO, let me I just seen it come through. Let me know what your username is on the website so I can activate it on the website. If you don't have, I'm pretty sure you have an account on our website. But if you don't, I need you to create one. Let me know what your username is. That way I can put it in your package. All right, so Nathan says, don't get down with the horses. You know, I only do when I get solid information on them. That's the only time I mess with the horses is when I get solid information. And you guys know we've put out some solid horse information over the years, that's for sure. Never says, tell us more about Guaranteed Saturday. Give a free play on a horse. I might just give away. Let me see what we had. What he sent me on it. All righty. We can't. I have no way to email it. I'm live right now. I'm live. You need to create an account because the order needs to get put in the system. All you need to do is just go to our website on your phone and click on the Guaranteed Saturday or the Premium. Act like you're creating a package. Just create an account. All right, soccer play before it goes off. Before it goes off. And then we'll talk a little bit about Breeders' Cup. But somebody needs to let me know what time race number 2 is. Not 1, race number 2. What time is race number 2? And maybe we'll give away some. Now, soccer play. Michael is in the house. Michael is in the house. Sorry I'm late, Kyle. Got woken up by my 150-pound bloodhound thrown up all over the top of my stairs at 6 a.m. Vet's no good. I hope the pup's okay, brother. Glad to have Michael here. Hey, Michael, do you know what day it is? The Progs, nope. No promo code for Guaranteed Saturday, unfortunately. And we'll talk about Guaranteed Saturday here in a minute. Unfortunately, no promo code. I know it's expensive. It is $150. Does come with our big guaranteed winner. You get the next one free. And it should be a game of the year quality of a play. But nonetheless, soccer. Soccer. It is money day, as Manuel said. Absolutely. Michael, what day is it? Michael's back, everybody. All right. Move this shit around. Portugal soccer. All right. I'm probably going to spell it wrong. Right there, baby. Right there. Pacos Fiera. On the money line, it's minus $1.50 on Bet Online. Okay? Michael says, I'm excited to get back. Just got the pick. Let's ride. Absolutely. Thank you, brother. Oh, you guys can't see it. Well, shoot. Let me change that. Portugal soccer. Pacos Fiera. Minus $1.50 on the money line. I'd say it's a very favorite Portuguese Premier soccer for us. We do enjoy it. We do enjoy betting some Portuguese soccer. And that game starts in 19 minutes. 19 minutes. You better go lock it in. Mike Smith, your book says that game's postponed. Well, then that sucks. I don't see it being postponed. I mean, it's always possible. My bets haven't been canceled. I would be very disappointed if it was. I know Sofa is saying that it's canceled now or postponed. But my bets, it's still on the board. And if that's the case, then I guess Corey Robinson, do we three-way soccer bets? Just depends. Just depends on the situation. Malik, it's not there, then it's off the board. Yeah, actually, I just see it right now. It was just taken off the board at Bet Online. I just did a refresh and it's off the board. Well, we tried. We tried. Now it's available. SofaScore says it's postponed. My bet is still valid. My bet is still up there. And that is a personal play that I gave out. I know somebody texted me that they couldn't find it, so it's possible It's no longer up. Which I'll be bummed because I was really looking forward to that game. I gave everybody on my personal plays that game this morning. I'm actually bummed. I was looking forward to that all weekend long. Or actually all week long. Just double checking something here. I had that one circled all week long, waiting for that one. Yeah, it's off the board now again. Nope, still on the board. Still on the board. Who knows? Bet Online, D-Town for Life says it's still up. It is up. And they haven't canceled my bet, so we'll see. We'll see. Mike Smith says, Kyle, that horse race starts at 10:45 Eastern time. You know, I've never bet on the horses with Bet Online. I've never bet on them. Oh, yeah, first race is getting ready to go down right now. Anybody have it on TV? Let me know who wins. Race number 1. Dr. Franco says it's back up. Henry Warden, you just bet it. All right, so we're going to break down some games. There is some, he does have some, one of our guys does have some Breeder Cup action. We don't sell horse racing or anything under that. Of that nature, so I don't mind passing it on to you guys. But one thing that I want to express caution with is when it comes to horse racing, don't bet the farm, okay? Don't bet the farm. Alex, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate the referral. KDO, I'm adding it to your account right now. It should be in your account. It's in your account right now, Katie. All you got to do is log back in. You'll be able to see it. It was Pacos Vieira in the Portuguese soccer. But some are saying it's postponed. SofaScore is saying it's postponed. I was hoping in the soccer game that I put out for my personal plays we'd get a second goal in the first half and be up by 2 and covering, but we're not as of yet. Crystal Palace and Leeds United are tied 1-1 after 17 minutes of play, or 16 minutes of play. Wow. Should have took the over in that game, huh? Ross Pitts, good morning. Leeds ties it up. I like to see that, though. But as far as the Breeders' Cup goes, I tried to bet race number 1. He didn't have one on it. I just picked I like the name of it. That's how I bet the horses. I bet the horses by the name. And keep in mind, guys, I'm not the horse guy. All right? I'm not the horse guy. So if you lose, too fucking bad, okay? All right? If you lose, too bad. But I will tell you this. Break out your pen and paper. All right? Break out your pen and paper. Because we're going to go over Breeders' Cup. And then we're going to jump right into soccer. Or football, excuse me. Oh, they just took the Leeds goal off? Did they just take it back? Those rat bastards. Break out your pen and paper. Now, do you guys want everything that he put out? Or do you want just the main one? If you guys are watching, we'll give it all out. Give me 1 second. Let me check this board out here, okay? I'm clearing off another page on it. That way we can... Mr. Ty Clinton. All right, so we're gonna roll down the list with the horses. And what we're gonna do is I'll put them all up on another board, okay? Let me just make sure. Okay, everything is correct. Now keep in mind, if you lose, I do apologize. But he's usually pretty damn good, okay? Full disclaimer, he's usually pretty damn good. And again, don't bet the farm. Small, all right? Small. All right. And keep in mind, I'm not a horse guy. All right? I am definitely not a horse guy. So bear with me. We're going to make it simple. Race 2. And I'm just throwing it all up there for you guys. Number 3. All right, so it's going to take me a minute. There's not one on every race. He does not have every race. If you're here for football, we will get to the football, I promise. As soon as I get this up on the board, oops. Nope, I did it right. Nope, I didn't. Race 4, number 7. Now, I will bet all these, but again, remember, I bet small, okay, when it comes to horses. Then race 7. Number 1. These are all the Keeneland tracks except for the very last one. Okay? Was supposed to be an R there, dingbat. Race 8, horse 10. Oops. And again, we will be right back to football. Race 9. And don't worry, I'll put the board right back to where it needs to be. Horse number 7, Casa Creed. Make some more room. Only a couple more. Race 10. Number 5, Swiss Skydiver with 2 S's. Running out of room here. Race 11. Horse number 3. If they lose, I apologize. If they win, I take all the credit in the world. Just kidding. Just kidding, Coco. Coco, if you're watching, we love you and we appreciate your Breeders' Cup card. And then the big one. And then the big one, the Breeders' Cup. Race 12 right here at the bottom. Number 4. There we go. There we go. Cadio, I'm not treating it as a game of the year, but it should be a game of the year. Should be. I'm betting it just like any other big guaranteed Saturday, but probably a little bit bigger than normal. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, it should be a game of the year. All right, so going back through the comments. Dan says we want it all. Dr. Franco says that's too many. You don't like it, don't bet them. Plain and simple. Race number 2 hasn't gone off. Race number 2, post time, is in 19 minutes, Aaron. Race number 2, Breeders' Cup, Keeneland track. Mike Z, is there a guaranteed Saturday? There is. Guaranteed Saturday. Every Saturday. Oh, sorry. Win in place. Sorry. Most importantly, all of them win in place. Hold on. We're going to fix that. Okay? Hold on. Thank you. Give me 1 second. What did he? Let me make sure he didn't put anything else on any of them. Nope, just all win in place. And I'll fix the board real quick. Thank you for pointing that out. I'd like to change the color of it. There we go. There we go. That might be a little bit better. Which one was the best bet? I have no clue. I didn't ask. I just asked for his Breeders' Cup card. Beggars can't be choosers, right? No. It just says to bet him win in place. He bets him the same. All right. Mike Z, guaranteed Saturday is already posted. Guaranteed Saturday is already posted. You're probably not seeing it because you are on the combo package and you already had guaranteed Saturday last Saturday. So because you had it last Saturday and it won, they're not about to give you a second $150 game included in your $300 package. Unfortunately. I wish they would sometimes. When's football? We're doing football right now. And again, remember, I'm not a soccer guy. So if you guys ask me to flash that one across the board, I'll be happy to flash it across the board if you need more time to write it down or take a screenshot. Probably your best bet. Again, I'm not a horse guy by any means. And it's to win in place, as it says on the board. Win in place. So race 2, number 3 to win in place. I'm doing my first couple of them right now. Somebody's going to have to let me know how they work or how they go because I'm not watching. Okay, I'll get the first couple in. Give me 1 second. All right, so we're going to jump into football. We're going to break down football. That was just a little bonus. I knew there was Breeders' Cup. I know I got a lot of guys that always ask me for the for the horses. So there you go. Alex, no. He just said win in place. Keith Davis, who are some of the old timers in the industry that I know? Probably everybody. Add it. All right. Okay. I didn't say win in place. I said win and place. Scott, you're very welcome. If they lose, I apologize. And again, they're not mine. I'm just passing on the love to you guys. Just passing on the love to you guys. Trying to see if I could pop it up somewhere. Let's see here. Breeders' Cup. Oh, the big one doesn't start. Let's see here. Maybe this will pop up. Whoop, hold on. We don't want to get in trouble. Tim, you're going to go buy a horse? You know, horse racing is on Bet Online. I actually just made my first horse betting rate, or horse bets, at Bet Online. Normally I don't. Give me 1 second, folks. Hold on. Just checking a player's account, and then we'll break down the games for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to pop up the live odds. You guys keep me posted on how we end up. And where I can watch it at. That's what I want to know. Where can we watch it at? RH would be a great way to start. All right, so we're gonna jump into college football. I'm popping up all my information. We're gonna break down those games. I do apologize. We're a tad bit delayed because we've been so busy this morning. We're gonna go over some of the games. First of all, we're going to go over, and I know it's not an early game, but we're going to go over the Florida and Georgia game. I said in the live video, that we would. Barbie's play horse needs a stable. Keeneland, except for the number 12, which is the Breeders' Cup. Patrick, you're very welcome. I hope they cash for us. I just bet the first 4 races that he gave out, or gave to me, and or the first 3. what was it, 2, 3, and 4. Thank you, Gary, for putting that in the comment section as well. But game 381, 382, Florida and Georgia. Florida and Georgia line, right? Not. We're going to break down this one for you guys. And then we'll jump into some of the early games, okay? We're going to bounce around today. We may not be able to get as many games in that we want to, but I will try and go live for as long as we can. But we got some time before games go off, so we're good. We're good. And hopefully we're celebrating a horse race here in a little bit. All right, game 381, 382, Florida coming in +3. Last night they were +3.5. It's no secret. If you watched our daily free play video yesterday, we already gave out Florida at +3.5. They were minus $1.15. You can still get them at +3.5, but you'd have to buy the juice down to $1.20. But we gave out last night as a daily free play. It's not a premium play. I'll put it up on the board. All right, we'll put it back up on the free play board. Which, who knows if that one's postponed or not. Probably is. Oh, we don't want red. All right, so we gave out Florida +3.5 late last night. Actually, not late last night. Yesterday afternoon, actually. Okay. So we're going to put that one up on the board. Now we're going to break it down. I'm going to tell you guys why. I like it, Nathan. Aaron, yeah, I've seen that lead scored, so we're just down 1. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we got, Brandon, we got screwed in that one. My horse guy, the guy that put out these ones, actually had the winner that got DQ'd. Nathan says, your book, the postponed your Army game and kept your money for the foreseeable future. That's horrible. They should refund your bet if it's postponed. All right, guys. Florida was +3.5. It's down to +3. Georgia laying 3. Total over and under 54.5 in this game. First half line has the total over and under 26.5 with a line for Georgia laying 1.5 minus 105. Race 2 posts in 2 minutes, everybody. Race 2 posts in 2 minutes. I would love to be able to see... Is it on TV yet or no? Not yet. Somebody let me know where to watch it. Let me see here. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm trying to see if I can see it, but I don't. Not yet anyways. Oh, TVG? Okay, there we go. There we go. Thank you. I got it. Excuse me. All right. So, now that we have that up, and Oh, Crystal Palace scores again. We should have been on the over. 3-1. Holy shit. $77 figure. Nope, we're getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. We're just breaking it down. I had to put up the horse races because we're betting on the ponies this morning. We're betting on the ponies this morning. I'm trying to see what the live betting total is. It's 3-1 right now. Oh my Lord. Over 5.5 is minus 105. Over 6.5 is plus 295. Over 4.5 minus 500. Hot diggity dog. Sure wouldn't win much there, that's for sure. Okay, and they're only 43 minutes in. Joseph, good morning. Yeah, Aaron, I was just seeing that. Okay, so with that being said, jumping into Florida and Georgia. First of all, Florida guys 3-1 on the year. Georgia 4-1. Let's take a look at the ones, the losses. Florida lost to Texas A&M a couple weeks ago. They lost 41-38. Super high scoring game. 3 of the 4 games for Florida have gone over the total. The last game did not against Missouri. They had a total of 63.5. Missouri put up 17 on them. Scott, my show needs a soundboard. That would be great. We do. Somebody, you guys have been asking for that. I definitely need a soundboard. And you guys, if you do the research and you find me which one I need, I will get it. I will get a soundboard. All right, remember, race number 2. Horse number 3, absolutely Aiden is who we're rooting for. I'll probably forget that between now and then. Now, Florida's loss, they gave up that 41 to Texas A&M. Georgia, who did they lose to? They lost to Alabama. Everybody's going to lose to Alabama this year, at least in the regular season. Everybody's going to lose to Alabama. When it comes to their loss in their game against Alabama, they didn't just get lost. They didn't just lose. It wasn't a close game. They got beat by 17. They got the Alabama beatdown. Now, when you take a look at the history of these matchups, yeah, Georgia's got the best of them. Georgia's got the best of them. They've won the last 3 straight meetings, all 3 years. Beat them 24-17 last year, 36-17 the year before that. 42-7 in 2017. But remember, get that frozen. But remember, the Gators were not playing with Kyle Trask. Now, he's going to get another look for the Heisman with Trevor Lawrence being out, no doubt about it. Here we go. The race is on. It's getting ready to go. Horse number 3. Come on, baby. Come on. You guys let me know who wins. Or I'll let you know who wins. What do I think of the Georgia quarterback in this spot, first of all? I think this is going to be a big game for him. I think he's going to be in for... Hold on. We got the race. Currently in second. Come on, baby. It's not how you start. This fucker's slowing down. Nathan, absolutely. It's going to be a constant. We're hanging off in second. Horse fell, meaning we fell behind. You guys are behind me. I'm not going to look at the comments because right now we're in second, but we're damn slowing down. Oh! 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 Oh, absolutely Aiden fell. Patrick, oh my God. Play-by-play. I don't do the horse play-by-play. Oh my Lord. That was disgusting. We were right there, going down the home stretch. It's like Kurt Busch just blew out a front left. Oh my Lord. Nothing like you're good, you're blowing a tire at 200 miles an hour. Oh. I am speechless. Wow. Do we get a DNF? A bad omen, right? The first horse we bet on blows a tire. This fucker's slowing down. Tim says, I changed my mind. I'm not buying a horse. Again, you guys don't get to hold me credit if you guys win or you guys lose. Bet at your own free will. I'm dying. My eyes are watering. These aren't counted towards free plays. Dizzy's on Tulsa. Good morning. Everybody needs to go bet Tulsa today if they're playing. He was right there, too. Mike Smith says, red card, red card. Somebody deserves a flipping red card after that. Oh, my Lord. Can we get an instant replay? What did I do to the horse? I said that fucker's slowing down. And apparently he heard me and tried speeding up and they had a blowout on the back stretch. All right, so. Raymond, I haven't actually looked, but let me check. But no, I do believe it was postponed, unfortunately. Yeah, no dice. No dice, unfortunately. The Tulsa game's postponed. I know the Tulsa's postponed. That's why I said if you can bet on it. The jockey got hurt. Is that why they haven't flat? I don't. How does the jockey not get hurt? He just took a horse at 200 miles an hour on top of him. And then 6 more behind him. Can I rewind on this? Oh, I can. All right, they're winding. I wish I could show you guys the replay. I probably could because it's not live, but that was just, oh. Here we go. We were in good position too, coming down the backstretch. Oh, he took, a couple jockeys came off. He took out 2 more jockeys with him. He took out 2 more jockeys with him in the replay, but it looks like he got kicked in the head. He took a hoof to the head or whatever, a horseshoe to the head. Hey, you know, some people watch NASCAR only for the wrecks, right? Oh, my Lord. Some action this morning. Okay, so back to Florida and Georgia. All right, first of all, let's take a look at the numbers. Georgia averaging 29.2 points per game in the SEC. Florida, 42. Kyle Trask, guys, this kid is phenomenal when it comes to passing the ball. He can do everything. He's just prone to making a couple bad mistakes. And I think he'll start to iron those out as the rest of the season progresses. They average 134 yards on the ground, 4.8 yards per carry. If you could run the ball 4.8 yards per carry, all you got to do is just run the ball. It'll open up the play-action pass where this kid's averaging over 340 yards a game, 9.7 yards per passing attempt. Georgia averaging 175 on the ground, 4.2 yards per carry. We're going to get a lot of runs out of Georgia. They can open up the play-action pass. They average 229 in the air. A lot of those little 7-yard slants for the most part. A lot of shorter passes. They'll pass down the field. But we've seen the limitations of Stetson Bennett and how he's been less reliable. What does he have? It's 5 interceptions, if I believe, over his last 2 games that he's had. He's going to be very vulnerable to the Florida defense. Florida's defense, -1 on turnovers. If it wasn't for Kyle Trask, he'd actually be in the plus category. And fumbles. Georgia 8-2 on the under after playing Kentucky. Georgia 1-4 against the spread against prolific scoring teams that average at least 36 points a game or more. When it comes to this one, you got to take a look at the defenses. First of all, Georgia's run defense has been fantastic. Georgia's run defense has been fantastic for a very long time. It's their offense that has been limited, and as 77 Figure just said, is lackluster. Georgia's defense is holding teams to 80 yards rushing a game, 2.5 yards per carry. They give up 221 in the air, 6.4 yards per passing attempt, 16.2 points per game. When it comes to Florida, the liability at Florida relies in their secondary, in my opinion. The liability for Florida is their secondary. Gary says all 3 jockeys are walking and okay. That's good. It looked like the jockey for number 3 took a hit to the head when he went down. Brian, thanks for jumping on board the Sunday NFL play. That'll be posted later. But I do see that you jumped on board that one for tomorrow. Jan, thank you for jumping on board Guaranteed Saturday. Terrell, Cadio, Sophique, Michael, Tyler, thanks for jumping on board our premium plays. Aaron, thanks for jumping on board the UFC. Lenny, thanks for jumping on board FC's UFC fight package. Reginald, thanks for jumping on board the Guaranteed Saturday play. Thank you to everybody that jumped on board everything so far today. But Georgia's offense should have plenty of opportunities against the defense of Florida. They give up 133 rush yards, 3.7 yards per carry. Nina Lee, do you get your money back on the soccer play on BetOnline if you get it back? Yeah, once it's postponed with BetOnline, they'll give it back to you. Absolutely. Absolutely. But Florida giving up 300 yards to teams passing the ball at 7.7 yards per passing attempt. That's their liability, in my opinion, is their secondary. However, Georgia's inability... There we go, Christopher. I like that one. Georgia's inability to make those big plays with Stetson Bennett at the helm, I don't think makes Florida that big of a liability. I think Florida's offense can score enough to keep up with Georgia, if not be ahead of them. When you take a look at some of Georgia's games, obviously there's none that you can compare on how teams matched up. Not yet anyways. They held Auburn to 6 points. They held Arkansas to 10. They gave up 21 to Tennessee, and Kentucky just put up 3. Florida hasn't scored less than 38 points. And I don't see them slowing down. I don't think the Georgia defense that just gave up 41 to Alabama is going to be able to keep up with the Florida offense. It is my opinion. We did put it out as a free play. We gave out Florida plus the 3.5 last night. If you're still getting 3, you can probably buy it up to 3.5 or still take it at 3. But as far as the total on this one goes, the total of 54.5, I know there's a lot of people on the under. Christopher Bayer, the 3 horses in the tent, concussion protocol. No doubt about that one. Matter of fact, I should have made you guys get me 100 likes or 200 likes in order to give away the Breeders' Cup. That I should have. But one thing that I like here, okay, and I'm going to go out on a limb because I don't think Georgia's defense is going to be able to stop the Florida offense. I don't see this as a 17-14 game. I don't see this as a 21-17 game. I don't see this as a 28-24 game. I think we see points. I lean towards the over in this one, but I'm not betting the over, okay? I do lean towards the over 54.5. I think we see points. Alabama, Georgia, every time they play, that game generally goes over. 3 horses headed to the glue factory. That's rough. That's rough. As far as this game goes, I have another play on it for you guys that I'm going to be betting. Florida's team total over 25. Let's put that sucker on the board, all right? In the next horse race, hopefully my commentary gets a little bit better other than that fucker's slowing down. Florida TT, team total, all right? TT for team total, over 25. It's minus $1.10 right now. One day the board will stay put when I put something up there. All right, so there's a play inside of a play. There's a play inside of a play. So, Florida team total over 25. Now, I think Florida is a live dog here. I'm putting it out. Florida is a live dog. However, you can get +3 at minus $1.10, +3.5, which is what we gave it out last night before the line dropped, at minus $1.20. Or you could take them on the money line at +120. There's no value at the +20 or +120. There's zero value in that. The value will be taking the points no matter if they went outright. Now, if they were +160 or +170, then we might talk about a live dog having value. Here's a 3-point dog and they're only +120. There's zero value in taking them on the money line. Okay? So no value in the money line. Even though I think they are a live dog, I would take the points in a heartbeat, which I already bet them. I got them at 3.5 last night. So there's those plays. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flash the Breeders' Cup board again for you guys because we do have race number 3. Miss T2 is who we're betting on next. Horse number 5, race 3, Miss T2 coming up. All right, Crystal Palace and Leeds, second half starting. We definitely need a big second half. We do have a premium play. Leeds as a pick and lay and a half. Somehow they need to get back into that game. Samuel, yeah, it is postponed. Again, if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button right down below. We'll be live 7 days a week. We'll be live tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time. All right, so we definitely need to get through some more games. We've only done one game, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a blast. We've been live for like an hour and a half, and I'm having a blast. Unfortunately, we've only broken down one game. But on the plus side, I've given out some free plays and some horses. Where's Miss T2 at? Miss T2. So, while I'm popping up the next one that we're going to do, guaranteed Saturday for everybody asking, you need to be signed up by. You need to be signed up. Timothy, I love it. You need to be signed up by noon Eastern time. All right, you have 55 minutes to get on guaranteed Saturday. If you miss out, you're missing out. I did post on Twitter that this game probably should have been a game of the year. In my opinion, it should have been a game of the year. We let it slip through the cracks of it being pushed as a game of the year, that is for sure. I love the guaranteed Saturday play that we put out. If you're not on it, you have 55 minutes. It does come with a cost. It's $150. With our guaranteed to winner, you get the next one free. Matthew says we want free plays. Well, I just gave you like 27 horse races, okay? And 3 free plays. However, one of them is postponed. Jeff D, good morning. But nonetheless, we'll get the show on the road. Mike Smith says Miss T2 is going to run the wrong way. After our first horse nearly dies. Oh, man. See, I have fun with what I'm doing, and I'm absolutely dying. Absolutely dying. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. You guys are cracking me up. All right, we're going to take a look because a lot of people ask me about this one. Number 23 and 13, Michigan, Indiana. All right. Indiana 2-0. 2-0 against the spread. 2-0 to the over. Michigan 1-1 straight up. 1-1 against the spread and 1-1 to the over. Michigan coming off their 27-24 beatdown of in-state rival Michigan State. Before that, they had their big monster victory, 49-24 over Minnesota. Tom, good morning. I was actually just looking at your text message. Alex, did you not hear my disclaimer? I said if you're betting the horses, bet small. You don't bet on them like you do a game. You're taking a 10-1 dog, a 20-1 dog. Chido says, just got here. Thanks for the free winners yesterday. First 2 UFC bets are on house money. Very welcome, Chido. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for being a part of the UFC as well. Remember, I bet on sports or on the horses. I'm going to be honest with you. I have $2,000 on every premium play that we have out today. My personal plays, I have to win $2,000 on every game. I bet the horses for fun. I put $25 on them. Alex says I only put $10. See, there you go. That's like selling 2 bottles of hand sanitizer for you. Quit your complaining. So, in this matchup, you got to take a look at Indiana. Who have they played? They're 2-0. Well, they played Penn State. I think they're a pretty good team. People like to say they're a pretty good team. Hell, they're laying a gigantic number today. Now, Penn State's a good team. They beat them 36-35, upset of week number 1 for them. Then they beat Rutgers, which they kind of struggled against Rutgers. They only beat them 37-21. The fact that they gave up 21 to Rutgers and only 35 to Penn State shows a lot. Here they are. They get Michigan and Jim Harbaugh, whose job is probably on the line this season. If Michigan sticks with Jim Harbaugh with another losing season, if they lose to Indiana, Jim Harbaugh's got to be gone at one point this season. So we need to hurry this up because the race is getting ready to start. And I promise I will try and make my commentary better than fucking slowing down. All right, Miss T2 number 5. Where are you, sweetheart? All right, you guys, breakdown is postponed. Oh, this is not it. Never mind. Wrong race. I got excited. Got excited. I thought it was it. It's not postponed. Back to the breakdown. See, got too excited. Mike Brown says, Kyle sucked. Andre fade the board. Absolutely. Free plays yesterday, 2-0. I sucked. Did the breakdown or the recap earlier. Oscar, thanks for jumping on board the combo package, brother. If you are watching, sir, I will text you my personal plays. Give me 1 second, and I will get you on them. Dan, did we win our first horse race? No, that fucker had a blowout doing 200 down the backstretch. We were in second place, gaining on number 1, and he broke a leg. Literally, though, I think the horse broke a leg. The horse is headed to the glue factory. In 1 second, guys. All right. Oscar, if you're watching, I'm texting you right now. Give me 1 second. They're coming your guys' way, and then we're back to... Give me 1 second. Premiums and guaranteed Saturday are online. Okay. All right, our race is coming up in 8 minutes, everybody. Next race coming up in 8 minutes. So, back to Michigan, back to Indiana. Let's take a look at the numbers. Michigan's averaging 202 yards on the ground a game running the ball. No doubt about it, Michigan can run the ball. 6.2 yards per carry on average, 262 in the air, 6.8 yards per passing attempt. Indiana's averaging a dismal 73 yards a game running the ball, 2.2 yards per carry. It's probably a good thing because that Michigan D has been holding teams to just 3.2 yards per carry at 127 yards a game. Indiana in the air, 204 yards, 6.6 yards per passing attempt. Very, very, very lackluster offense. The fact that they've actually scored 37 and 36 points and they're averaging less than 300 yards a game on offense is extremely surprising. Just invited Oscar to come join us live. As far as the defense goes, Oscar, you're watching. Thanks, brother. Michigan on defense, they give up 25.5 points a game. 127 on the ground at 3.2 yards per carry. That's not going to help Indiana's case at developing any run game today. Passport DLL, you're very welcome. Michigan gives up 260 in the air, 8.3 yards per passing attempt. Indiana will definitely have to try and exploit Michigan's secondary, which they should be able to. Lucky that we don't have to worry about him being any good, right? He needs to go back to the NFL. Indiana's defense has been holding their own. Granted, they've played Penn State, which was an amazing game for them. They're averaging giving up 186 yards on the ground. That number I don't like. Michigan is going to run the snot all over Indiana. Every which way direction. They're going to have opportunities to run all over Indiana. Indiana is 8-2 against the spread, coming off a straight-up win. Michigan just 2-8 against the spread, against a shutdown passing defense yielding less than 5.9 yards per passing attempt. Indiana's defense has been giving up just 5.2 yards per passing attempt. Their passing defense has been top-notch through 2 games. They're +4 on turnovers, and they're +2 for Michigan on turnovers. Mike says, I like the horse Kyle picked in this race. First of all, I didn't pick the horses. I got to give credit to Coco. I did not pick the horses. Horses is not my category. If I was to pick one, I'd pick that big black and white spotted ass fat one. That thing is the fattest, widest horse I have ever seen in my entire life. I had to take a screenshot to show my wife who grew up team roping. Or team penning, excuse me. But yes, I'm glad you like the horse that we gave out. I hope this Miss T2 wins because let me tell you, what was his name? Absolute Aiden had a blowout coming down the backstretch. He heard me say that fucker was too slow. He whipped him once, and that thing just said, piss off. Piss off, mate. All right, so as far as this game goes, when you start taking a look at the line and the number, and again, full disclaimer, I don't have a play on this game. I don't have $1 on this game. Michigan laying 3.5 -108. Samuel, yeah, the free soccer play unfortunately is postponed. As far as Michigan goes, I think they get the win laying 3.5. Now you guys need to come up with the best name for Absolute Aiden. We had Absolute Aiden Fell or something like that. Absolute Disaster. Absolute Blowout. It was a very nice barrel roll, though. I think Michigan covers the 3.5 with ease. Okay? I don't have $1 on this one. I just don't know if I can trust Michigan on the road. Yes, they're coming off a loss. Leipzig with the goal. 3-0. I just don't know if I can trust them. Coming off the loss and on the road. It's a must-win game for them. They can bounce back. They can finish the year strong. They get Wisconsin, Rutgers, Penn State, Maryland, and Ohio State after that. Absolute fading. Absolute wrecked, let me tell you. You gave a horse a 9 for sticking the landing. Let me tell you, the jockey took the brunt of that one. I would not want to be on that. I would not want to be on that one. Michigan on the money line, I think, is a safer play. I like them on the money line. I will probably bet them on the money line or throw them in a teaser at one point before we get off, or as soon as we get off the live show. I think either on the money line or a teaser opportunity is a better bet with Michigan. Just for the fact that they are coming off their loss. They are on the road. Indiana's riding high. They're 2-0 on the year. As far as the total goes, over 40 or over 54.5. I think it gets there. I think both teams put up some points. But I think Michigan gets the job done in easy fashion. So, rolling down the list, taking a look, we're going to take a look at the next one. We're going to take a look at Arizona State and USC. All right? Take a look at my Trojans. And I meant to actually wear my Trojan attire today. I'll wear it next Saturday. But if you guys can't see, I am wearing a shirt that says Mermaid Security. It's my daughter's 5th birthday party. Her birthday was just this last week. But her birthday party is today. So as soon as I get off the live show, I'm out of here. Wrap shit up, and then I'm out of here. To a mermaid-themed birthday party. So I am Mermaid Security. Got the old trident and all. All right, so Arizona State, USC, early game 357, 358. This has to be the very first game that has ever been played at the Coliseum at 9 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. Other than some, like, kids' soccer game or maybe some Pop Warner football where they got their championship to play in the Coliseum before a USC game. The Trojans have never played at the Coliseum this early. Hot diggity dog, it is on Fox. Nationally televised game. The Pac-12 is back, baby. And I could not be more excited. Now, I'd be a little more excited if we didn't have Clay Helton at the helm again this year. If we weren't stuck with old Clay, I'd be happy. Arizona State, as of right now, is a 11.5-point dog. This line was down to 10 yesterday. The money is coming in on USC, and it is coming in thick. They're a minus 385 money line favorite. The total on this one alone, since when we went live to right now, is already up 2 points. The total is up to 57. It was at 55 before we went live. As far as the total goes, the over and the under, we'll find out. All right? We'll find out. As far as the side goes, USC laying 6.5 in the first half. 28 in the first half. First quarter over 13. Keep in mind, the Trojans the last couple years have been slow starters their first couple games in the first half. However, they haven't been able to start the season with Slovis as their quarterback. If they were playing more than 6 games... Oh, hold on. Oh, no, this is not our race. I thought it was our race, but it's not. Fort Springs is on. But as far as starting out with Slovis at quarterback, if they were playing an 8-game schedule or they had been playing all along, he will definitely be talked about for the Heisman candidacy. 6 games, is it going to be enough this late in the season? It might be if he lights the world on fire. Mike Brown, you're fading me in 2 games? No problem. You can always double up and bet the other side. Leipzig with the win. There's a soccer winner for the personal plays. 1 in the bag, baby. 1 in the bag. But as far as USC and Arizona State goes, obviously there's no stats behind them to support anything other than what we saw last year. You've got a quarterback from Phoenix, Arizona, who has been groomed and trained by Kurt Warner and coached by Kurt Warner, now playing at USC. And then at Arizona State, you've got a quarterback from Southern California. Now, the Sun Devils did lose by 5 points. Last year, they were a 5.5-point dog. Line is completely different. It's because we had JT Daniels, which in my opinion, JT Daniels was overrated and he sucks. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Windows in it by your username. Then scroll down. Oscar, if you're watching still, right next to your username, because you're using a computer, is a small little box with 4 windows in it. Click that box. That'll take you to your members dashboard. Or if you're on your computer, click the account tab, then scroll down. And then you'll be able to see it. Oh, you saw it? Perfect. As far as the side on this one goes, I have a lean. I didn't bet USC, okay? And I check my feelings and my alliance at the door before I ever bet. I have no problem fading my team. I do lean towards the Trojans laying the 11.5. However, I liked it better at 10 than I did 11.5. I think they win by 2 touchdowns. I think they blow Arizona State out. I know that's a big assumption. I follow along the Trojans exceptionally well. I follow along what they do. And all of that good stuff. I think the books have it right at 11.5, but I think they win by a little bit more. I personally do. But where I think there's value in this is I think Slovis and the Trojans defense come out to a hot start. I think they put up points. I think they separate themselves in the first half. Herm Edwards is going to come out and try and run the ball and run the ball and run the ball. I think USC first half laying 6.5 is a bargain. I think it's a bargain. As far as the total goes, I have a play on that one. If you want it, got to get signed up. Tom Thacker, do I need a guaranteed over? No, thank you. I'm good. I'm golden. Has the race already gone over? Has the race already gone? I didn't see it. Give me 1 second, folks. Gary says, the 5-horse went for a hot dog. I missed it. I didn't see it on TV. I would have loved to called it play-by-play. Crystal Palace scores again, and Leeds is dead. Leeds is dead, just like the number 3 horse, Absolute Aiden. Patrick, our horse is still running. Love it. 36 minutes until race number 4, where hopefully we'll win one. Stat-Quap, USC, and Arizona State. As far as the total goes, I've got to play on that one. So I'm going to try and go through a couple of them fast because we did get sidetracked. We did talk about a lot of stuff today. A lot of stuff this morning other than the games. Nebraska, Northwestern, another early game. I don't have $1 on this game. Nebraska 0-1, Northwestern 2-0 with their two big wins. Beating Maryland 43-3 and Iowa 21-20 last week. Nebraska losing to Ohio State in their beatdown 52-17. Owen, what are y'all betting today? Horses, soccer, football. Let me pop the odds for this one up. I had to move off the racetrack. As far as this one goes, Northwestern laying 4.5, minus $1.15, minus 190 on the money line, over and under 54. I think the Northwestern defense is going to be able to stop Nebraska. Chuck, I can confirm we do have a play on the Michigan State and Iowa game, yes. We have a premium play on that game. Matter of fact, that's our only early premium play. Everybody's saying Biden is the president. I guess we'll find out. Unless Trump concedes, and he's actually technically not your president. He'd be your president-elect. But I'm sure there's going to be a monster court battle in that one. So, that'll be very interesting. That'll be decided with the Supreme Court, which, you guys all know, Trump's got 3 judges on the Supreme Court. So, I wouldn't hold your breath. But anyways, Northwestern laying the 4.5. I think is money. I definitely lean towards Northwestern. I don't have a bet on it. I think their defense alone will be able to shut down Nebraska. Northwestern giving up just 70 yards rushing through 2 games, 3.3 yards per carry, against teams that love to run the ball, Iowa and Maryland. Giving up 179 in the air, 4.5 yards per passing attempt. They have absolutely been a turnover machine. They're +4 on turnovers. Nebraska -1 on turnovers. Their defense gave up 215 yards on the ground, 276 in the air. Right up Northwestern's alley, who's averaging 234 on the ground at 4.1 yards per carry. A very dismal 171 in the air. But when they do pass the ball the few times, they are averaging over 7 yards per passing attempt. But as far as this one goes, I do lean towards Northwestern. Laying the 4.5. Nathan says, throw it on the board, Kyle. Northwestern Wildcats wearing their all purple. I like that. I like that. I didn't bet this one. I do lean towards it, though. I didn't bet it. I probably should have, but I do lean towards it. And I'll probably have a small wager on it as soon as we get off the live show. Nothing crazy, though. Nothing crazy. Chris, good morning. So just rolling down the list in our 5.0, taking a look at some of the games. Clemson, Notre Dame later tonight. Big matchup. Trevor Lawrence out. Notre Dame 6-0, Clemson 7-0. It is Notre Dame's game, and it's their time to shine. Are they able to finally notch a victory? No, you cannot bet on politics anywhere in the United States of America legally. as far as this game goes, Clemson did just enough without Trevor Lawrence last week. 34-28. Who has Notre Dame rolled over? They beat Duke, South Florida, Florida State, Louisville, Pittsburgh, and Georgia Tech. They haven't faced anybody like a Clemson defense. Clemson's defense is giving up 100 yards rushing, holding teams at 2.7 yards per carry, and 175 in the air. They're +6 on turnovers. Notre Dame's holding teams at 94 yards rushing, 173 in the air, +3 on turnovers, 25.9 yards per point. Clemson's game has been mainly the passing game, where they're averaging 340 in the air, 167 on the ground. I look for Clemson to do a lot of running today. A lot of running. As far as this one goes, taking a look at the side and the total, I don't have $1 on this game, and I will be a fan and I will be a watcher of this one. I'm not going to have any action on this game. I lean towards Clemson laying the 5.5. I got to watch them play last year in the Fiesta Bowl against Ohio State in the playoffs. Until Clemson loses a game, they are still the number one team. They haven't lost. They haven't lost. And now it's time for a backup to shine while Trevor Lawrence is out. And he hasn't had the best of time, but each game has been a bigger experience for him. So I do lean towards Clemson laying the 5.5. As a teaser, even better, as Anthony just said. You give me 7.5 points and let him be +13. Dear Lord, I'm probably going to have to bet something with a teaser. The over-under 50, I can see this one being a defensive game. But let's be honest, when is the last time a Clemson game has gone under 50? Wake Forest, they scored 50. Citadel, it was 49-0. I lean towards the under, but I express extreme caution. Give me 1 second. Okay. Juan, good morning. Thank you. I appreciate that. Again, 23 minutes to get on board. Guaranteed Saturday. 23 minutes to get on board Guaranteed Saturday. If you're not on it, you need to go get on it because it is going to be a monster. It is going to be a monster. Rio, thank you for the tweet on Twitter. Alrighty, so with that being said, let's do another one real quick. Get you guys on some free plays. All right. Now, one thing that I've been wanting to hit, and we haven't just yet. I don't have any first quarter totals that I've given out today. I got my butt kicked on a couple yesterday. I've been gun shy. All right. I bet one in the Miami game. Well, it's not official until he's actually sworn in, and there'll definitely be a monster court battle Because remember, what the Associated Press projects is never official until they actually go to Congress and they have the joint meeting and they turn in the electoral votes. But trust me, there's going to be a court battle, that's for sure. That is for sure. But one thing that I want to do is I want to put together something fun. Well, it's actually technically not official until they actually go to a joint meeting between the House and Congress and the state representatives turn in their electoral votes. That's when it's actually technically official, if you guys want to talk about official. But again, yeah, just according to the press. But remember, the press also said Arizona was a landslide. Brian says you didn't win shit, Alex. Honestly, and I'll only talk about it because I actually have a bet, a couple bets on this. My honest opinion is there's going to be a very big lawsuit in multiple states. There'll be many things that'll happen. It'll be up to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court will probably allow them to go do a recount. And then in that recount, the states will probably come back and say, well, we destroyed the ballots. We got rid of them like we're supposed to. Then they won't have any ballots to go over. So the Supreme Court will have to go back and either make the House decide, and we know some people don't want that to happen, or they'll have to do a runoff in those states. And you know damn well they ain't going to allow that without ID and in-person voting. That's for sure. So I'm sure it's nowhere over. Well, what matters is who's your president. And to me, here's my honest opinion. Does it affect me tax-wise? Absolutely. But I've got ways to adjust to that. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm still going to come to work. I'm still going to make a shit ton of money. I'm still going to bet on sports, even if it's just international sports. I'm still going to be employed, and I'm still going to do what I do. So in the end, I'm still going to have a great life. I'm still going to get up every morning because I'm a hardworking citizen, and I'm still going to do my job to be a great person to society. Am I going to go out and riot and loot and, get me a 70-inch big screen? Nah, that ain't my style. But whoever is our president, I wish them the best of luck, and I hope that they give our America a great one. But John Ryan is on something. But thank you, Karen. We have a mermaid-themed birthday party today for my little one. So I'm headed, literally in 25 minutes, I'm headed straight to the party. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to give you guys winners, no matter if it's Trump, Biden, or K9. Or Kamala Harris. It doesn't matter who our president is. I will still deliver you guys winners. And at the end of the day, I just hope whoever it is, one, makes sports betting legal in every state, and two, they do things for the greater good for all of us. And you know what? Chido just hit the nail on the head. Well, he's technically not the president. He's actually the former vice president, and he's the president-elect Biden, according to the Associated Press. But anyways, he's president-elect. That's after the states turn in their electoral votes. But it doesn't matter to me who's president, as long as the greater good of America is put first. Because as Chido says, it doesn't matter who's president. We still live in the best damn country in the world. And Nathan, I know you were in the Navy. And if you had a chance to travel to some of these third world countries, I can assure you, we actually have it really, really, really good. If you've been to some of these third world countries, all over South America, Chile, Peru, Brazil, Ecuador, Asia, the Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, Hong Kong. I've been to Shanghai, Vladivostok, Russia. We have it amazing in our country. We have it amazing. So again, yeah, well, Mike, Fox got Arizona wrong. And at the end, Arizona will probably be a red state. Do I think the FP will be out before noon? What free play? It's not a noon game. I mean, I've already given a couple free plays. But, Scott, I have never been to Germany or Sweden or Denmark, but I have been to Singapore. Those are definitely not third world countries. Singapore is one of the most beautiful places that I've ever been to. And again, here's the thing about politics, guys. It doesn't matter who you like or who I like. We could be on difference of opinions. Me and Nathan are so far from political beliefs that it's not even funny. However, here's a fact. We're all here to make money, and we're going to bet on some games, and we're going to make some fucking money today. That's a fact. Have I ever been to Japan? I was stationed in Japan for 2.5 years on the Admiral's flagship. So I went everywhere in Eastern Asia. Hell, we went to South Korea 17 times in 2.5 years. Nathan, you got to tone it down. John Ryan as well. We appreciate everybody that's here. Doesn't matter if you're here for free plays. Doesn't matter if you're a paying customer. One thing that we'll never get into it. This is why we don't talk politics in here. All right? This is why we don't talk politics in here. I was stationed in Yokosuka, Japan. And then when I actually got out of the Navy, I lived in Japan for another 6 months. I lived over in Chiba, Japan on the other side, right next to Kyoto. Or not Chiba. What the heck was the name of the little city? Right on Lake Biwa. And again, control your own destiny, as Princess Chachi says. Doesn't matter, who's president. What we're going to do is we're going to make money. That's a fact. And I promise you guys, it doesn't matter if it's Trump or if it's Biden, or if it's Harris on day number 2, I promise I will still be here for you guys. All right? Nathan, the Independence was and Midway was way before my time. I was on the Blue Ridge. Remember, I'm a young one. Tokyo is beautiful, but Kyoto is even better. If you've never been to Osaka, never been to the East Coast, or is it the West Coast? Northwest? Northwest? You need to. I get it, Nathan, but we won't have the banter back and forth, no matter who it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, hold on one second. Because I'm going to put together a little parlay. Remember, these are, don't go crazy on them, all right? Don't go crazy on them. I am dying to hit a fun money parlay. And I think we're going to. And I think we're going to. And I'm going to show it off. And remember, don't go crazy on the parlays. And it's not letting me bet them anymore. Hold on one second. I'm trying to do some first quarter overs as a parlay. So give me 1 second, and I'm going to see if it'll let us do it. Because I know the games are going off here shortly. Okay, here we go. 3-team fun money parlay. $10 pays 51, so it's a 5-to-1 parlay. Get ready to write your pencils and pens down. Arkansas State and Louisiana Lafayette. First quarter over 14. Arizona State and USC, first quarter over 13. Lucky, there's no more political talk. So you're good to stay. And Michigan and Indiana, first quarter over 10.5. I'm not going to lie, I did do a $500 one. I did just do a $500 one. It actually pays $25.24. I'm going to try and get it on the screen for you guys as fast as I can, but I got to send it from this computer to that computer, so bear with me. Mauricio, you're from Ecuador? Very nice. I loved it down there. What was it again? Louisiana Lafayette, the Raging Cajuns, and Arkansas State, first quarter over 14. USC and Arizona State, first quarter over 13. And Michigan and Indiana, first quarter over 10.5. First quarter over 10.5. And I'm trying to get it on the screen if I can see it. This should be it right here. So I'll have it up on the screen in just a second for you guys. And I'll leave it up there. These games all start in 7 minutes. This is a little action junkie bet. Make sure that's the right one. Yep, there it is. There it is on the board for you guys. Little fun money parlay. And don't worry, I'm going to get you guys on something else as well. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll leave that up on the screen. And then we'll break down another game for later in the day, and we'll put you guys on an afternoon game as well, okay? So everybody go bet that one. Even if you bet it for $5, it pays $25. $1 pays $5. 10 pays $50. 100 pays $5. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. So we're going to break down another one. All right, we're going to break down another game. You guys should have plenty of time to get that one up. I'll get this off the screen. And I'm ready to rock and roll for another game. Sound like a plan? And it's not about politics. I don't mind talking about the betting aspect of it, but the actual politic talk we won't have. We're very successful talking about the betting aspects of it. Cortland, thank you. I appreciate that. We were very successful talking about the betting aspect of politics and never letting it get out of hand. I don't mind talking about the betting side of it, but we won't talk about who's better, this or that, or who's going to shut down sports. If somebody shuts down sports, we'll deal with it then. And you know what? We'll have soccer, okay? We'll still have soccer. But again, one thing that we will always do is be respectful to each other. And if not, I'll bounce the motherfucker. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to break down one more game. We'll break down another game. Get you guys on a good one as well. I did have something up my sleeves planned for later, so let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it for later today. Give me 1 second while I pop it up. In a couple hours, Fresno State and UNLV. Okay, Fresno State, UNLV. It's game number 363, 364. The game goes down at 3:30 Eastern time. Fresno State is laying 11 on the road against UNLV. Karen, I don't think they're going to allow fans. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. As far as this game goes, first of all, Fresno State coming off their big win over Colorado State, putting the beat down 38-17. They lost to Hawaii to start the year. They turned it around in game number 2. UNLV's 0-2. They lost 34-6 to San Diego State and 37-19 against Nevada. First quarter overs, Louisiana Lafayette, first quarter over. Michigan, Indiana, first quarter over. USC, Arizona State, first quarter over. Short and sweet on this one. The defenses give up a shit ton of run yardage. However, it's going to be that passing attack, of Fresno State that I think gets the job done. It's frozen. Okay, hold on one second. I got my phone blowing up. If you're texting me, hopefully you're all on the games. If it's an emergency, call me and I'll interrupt the live show. Frozen screen is fixed. But I do have to get this game on so we can get the heck out of here because I've got a mermaid birthday party for a 5-year-old that is waiting. As far as this game goes, I think it's going to be the passing attack of Fresno State that gets the best of UNLV, that's given up 9.4 yards per passing attempt. UNLV's defense has given up 35.5 points on average to San Diego State and Nevada. Fresno State is going to roll all over them. They win by at least 2 touchdowns. They win by at least 2 touchdowns. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Time with zero political talk. I do apologize for my part in partaking it. I did break my own rules. Fresno State laying 11. But one thing that we will always do is we will always be respectful. I don't care who you guys vote for. I don't care who you pray to. I don't care how much money you have in your bank account or you don't. But if you don't, I'd love to help you out. Free play, Fresno State laying 11. I did not give this one out, okay? I was holding it for the show. Fresno State laying the 11. We put it up on the free play board. Again, you might want to screen grab this one if you're betting the horses. It's the day of the Fs. Fresno State lay the 11. That soccer play was postponed. So we'll just we'll one-line that one out because that was postponed. All right? So our race is coming up. Race number 4, chance for us to get some money back. We need number 7, Serengeti Empress. We need the Empress. Hope this one doesn't wreck. I mean, how often do you bet on a flipping horse? And the fucker's got a blowout and completely barrel rolls. We want horse number 7. Pays $38 for a $10 bet. Oh, Mauricio, I'd have to go back and look to see where we were, but I honestly don't remember. I'm going to stay live while they're for the horse race, and then we'll get off after the horse race. Oregon, I missed a bet the free game. Well, then you should actually stick around for the entire show, not just bounce back and forth from somebody's show to our show. Because I know you always come and you go and you, hey, what's the free play? You missed it. Christopher Bayer, it didn't even take a shit. Since the first horse I bet on since April, and it takes a shit. That horse we bet on actually wrecked. I mean, how often do the horses wreck? Not, a bump. It wasn't even, hey, if it ain't rubbing, it ain't racing. This fucker just took out half the field. Not a half, but he took out a third of the field. 2 other jockeys went flying off their horses. He took out half the field. It's pretty impressive if you ask me. The sad thing is we were in it to win it. We had a win in a place bet, and he was in second, gaining on first, and I had to open my mouth and say, this fucker's slowing down. He gave him one whip, and then he had a blowout. Savage D placed an order last Sunday. Haven't got a confirmation, just wondering what's up. Is that for merchandise? I mean, seriously, who's flipping horse wrecks when they're in second getting ready to take the lead? Man. What happened with the merchandise is they had a third party that was supposed to be doing all the shipping and processing for us. And for whatever reason, they're more of a pain in the ass than it's worth. So I told them, bring all the stuff back to me, which I got late yesterday. They're actually late to give it to me. So I actually have all the merchandise now. And I'm taking over the merchandise. And I will personally be sending it to you. It'll be going out on Monday morning. It'll actually be boxed up and ready for UPS to pick up. Or I think it's going to Canada for yours. So it'll be going through the postal service. UFC, absolutely. UFC, I actually forgot. UFC later today. Max Fight pick $25. The entire full UFC card, $29.99. Thank you, Vanessa, for pointing that out. All right. Horse number 7. We need a good start. But we don't just need a good start. We need a finish. Leroy, I think they do win on the money line, but I think it's pointless to bet them on the money line because they're only plus 120. Holy shit, somebody's got a big lead. Are we in last place? We're in first place. Come on. We got the big lead. Come on, baby. Come on. We bet the 7, right? Just had to double check. Come on, the Empress. Oh, that fucker's slowing down now. Actually, Scott, we actually have somebody that will probably be doing the merchandise. I just said I'd take it over so I could just get the shit back. This guy better have a big second wind behind him because the number 2's gaining on him. Everybody's gaining on him. Come on. Around the last corner. I'm just hoping we don't wreck just like last time. Oh, man, we're petering out. We're petering out. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, no. He's slowing down. We're in second, and we're fading fast. Come on. Don't you fucking slow down. All right, we took second. Photo for second. We better have got second. Hopefully we did. Hey, who's giving you guys this much fun on a Saturday morning? All right, everybody. I got to get out of here. I got a mermaid birthday party I got to go to. I can't believe he slowed down. Ruben, which is the best to watch? Go to the new D Casino. I love the Aria and the Win. The Win's book is amazing. But the new D, you can't beat it. Oh, it is a photo. Oh, I think we got beat. I think we got beat at the end. That fucker slowed down. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. Best UFC package to buy, the full card or the max fight pick. Better yet, buy both. Did they post the results for it yet? What was the photo finish result? Did we win or did we lose? I think we got beat. It looked like we got beat on that replay. Tom, if you're watching, I apologize. I just saw your text message. Arkansas State, first and goal. Princess Chachu, are you King Triton? Who's King Triton? Oh, King Triton? Yeah. King Neptune. I mean, I do need to get back in and get this finished, but I do have King Neptune on my arm. We got beat at that photo finish at the very end. That is rough. It's like he's... That one was rough. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Enjoy your day. Oh, Little Mermaid Dad is King Triton. That's good to know. I'll remember that for right now. All right, guys, good luck, everybody. You want another free plays, just hit the rewind button. All right, they were on the board.